Hi, my name is Douglas Wiener. I'm Director for Marketing and Business Development for Wiener SA. It's a firm founded by my great-grandfather, George Wiener, in 1898. So I'm fourth generation involved in the company. The company has been involved in the trade of coffee mainly and cocoa. During Haiti's coffee history, my family has lived throughout the history since 1898. Before our independence, Haiti used to be in 1804, before 1804, Haiti used to be the biggest coffee producer in the world. We had plantations that ran, there were many acres, colonial plantations. After the battle for independence, Haitians didn't want to work on the plantations anymore and started working on their own smaller lots, smaller plantations. So it was a new system. The system was coffee around their houses and coffee under the trees. Self-sustainable coffee trees where the coffee cherries would fall on the ground and the coffee trees would grow that way. And the farmer would go onto the small trees that were self-growing and plant them somewhere else in his garden. But it was mostly around his house. With this system, however, we were able to, 30 years after our independence, we were able to go back to the same production levels. However, in Latin America, a lot of countries started producing coffee, so we were not number one anymore. But we still had the same amount of production of coffee than before independence. And in the 1890s, we were a huge coffee exporter. That's when my family got involved. That system of small plantations and farmers and self-growing plantations was damaged at the end of the 80s when a coffee borer started eating the coffee cherries. When the coffee cherries fell on the ground, that coffee borer lived in those cherries, and the trees were not growing anymore from the ground. So that caused the plantations to become more old, aged, and less efficient. And then all the way up to 2012, we had the rust, a rust that killed 70% of our trees. And all these factors combined made that Haiti was not present in the world of coffee anymore. However, for the past 5 years, we developed a coffee extension service for farmers where we partnered with many actors. We partnered with private landowners, a coffee academy where it's a garden, it's a seedling garden, the area of Chut. We partnered with all the co-ops, all the major co-ops on the island to give coffee a new breath of life. And we're starting to see the results 5 years after the rust in 2012, 2013, 5 years after the rust. All these efforts have paid out because we're having an increase in production due to all these partnerships. And this year, we're very happy to be able to offer the world Haitian coffee again. Haitian coffee comes in many forms. There's the fully washed coffee, where you pulp the cherry and you wash the coffee, and coffee shops and buyers all over the world can purchase this type of coffee. We have naturals, which is the traditional method of Haiti, where we dry the coffee with the mucilage, with the skin. It's dried on the patio and it gives you a bolder taste. We've increased the coordination between all the actors in the supply chain. We've worked with all the co-ops on the island. We've worked with the Coffee Academy, where we teach farmers new methods of producing coffee. And we're happy to announce that coffee production has increased, and we will be happy to bring this coffee to you.